Hi, I'm Ruth Elliott, and I teach 2 courses in the BAS. When I was a kid, I loved science. When I learned about the chambers of the heart and the anatomy and the blood flow, I swore I wanted to be a doctor. So when I got to college, I studied biology. But in the first year, I realized that I still love science and the human body, but that I didn't really want to do medicine. I continued and got a degree in biochemistry in my undergraduate career, and then started working in biomedical research after I graduated. I worked in a microbiology lab for several years on these little things called coronaviruses, which no one really cared about at that time. While I was working in the lab, I got my master's degree in biotechnology. During undergrad and while I was working in the lab, I always tutored on the side and sometimes TA'd classes. And eventually in the lab, I also trained incoming graduate students and postdocs how to do experiments in our specific lab. In other words, I always enjoyed teaching and had it as a side gig. Eventually, after I got my master's degree, I transitioned from having teaching being my side gig to having it be my full-time gig. I currently teach 2 courses in the BAS. I teach PHYL 1200, or Foundations of Life Sciences. You don't need any prerequisites to take this course, except hopefully an interest in biology. In this course, you'll learn about the components and molecules of a cell and how they function to form a living organism. In this class, you'll practice reading, writing, and communicating about the basic concepts in biology. Hopefully, you'll also be able to eventually read about biological things in the news or media, or see videos on TikTok and be able to discern whether or not the information you're hearing in those things is actually based on the foundational principles of biology. The other course I teach in the BAS is PHYL 1600, the Foundations of Physical and Chemical Systems. In this course, you'll learn about the basics of chemical reactions, motion, and energy. The concepts we'll cover are those that will be recurring themes in any future STEM courses or a STEM career.